Hello and welcome back to the channel. So my name is Sarah Louise and today I'm going to be talking about my first year on Etsy. So I started Etsy about a year and 6 months ago. So this video is going to be looking back at that first year on Etsy, talking about how and why I started my Etsy site and how it's been going, how it's developed over time. So yeah, follow along with this video if you're interested in creating your own Etsy site or just looking at some insight. My Etsy site's really small still at the minute and I'm hoping to expand it further, so it'd be good to look back on this video in 5 years time to see how the Etsy site has changed and developed. So yeah, let's get into it and have a look at some statistics. So this is the Etsy interface if you have not started your Etsy site yet. So you can see that in the month of January 2020 I have not started my Etsy. I only started it and started uploading things probably in the April or the May. So within the May, which is May 2020, I started to upload my listings to the site and I gained a total of £11.32. This is minus some deductions. In the next month, I really started promoting it to my Instagram page, which I will also link below, and I made an income of £355. which in that month I was absolutely blown away, only being like my second month on Etsy. I was really happy. July 2020 I made £82. August, September, October, November, December. So this only takes you up until December 2020, but you can see how within the months it just fluctuates completely. So although I had some good months, say in June and November, I had quite bad months, say £13 in the August. And it completely depends. A lot of this that I would put down to is how much I promoted it on my Instagram. Also just how much footfall my Etsy site had. But yeah, it can completely be not down to you at all. Let's go on to 2021. So January, February, March, April. So that would take me up to a year on Etsy. And let me just tell you how much I made for that year. So from the April 2020 to April 2021, I made just over £1,000 in total from Etsy. So I wanted to show you that then, just to be completely transparent, completely open with you, as I know it can be quite daunting starting an Etsy site or like wondering how other people are doing within their first year or first few months. And I think it just completely depends on what you're selling, how much you promote it, if you are one of these people who pay for ads, that sort of thing. So I never ran any ads on my Etsy site to promote it. I just let the footfall come from Instagram or just organically through Etsy. And I'm quite happy I did it this way, as now I know what to kind of expect. And I know that into the future I can increase my sales by bringing out new items, which I am going to share with you. And just promoting it more, doing sales, that type of thing, 10% off sales maybe. So another thing that I just want to show you is the reviews on Etsy. So I have, I think it's 38 reviews in total, and I've made 122 sales. So that's from last year and also this year, so that's where I'm up to. But the reviews have been really important to me. Not only to like showcase the work that I do, the custom pieces that I do, but to just get that really honest and beautiful feedback from the customers, and it makes me feel like what I am doing is really worthwhile. Let me just flick through a few of those reviews. So there is a couple of things that I would do differently knowing what I know now from my first year on Etsy. So the first one may only be small, but it would be to create a footer. So when I'm sending out my custom pieces to people via email, I would create a logo, something small that I can put on the footer of the email, just to make my work look a bit more professional, a bit more put together. Yes, that might only be small, and it wouldn't even take me that long to do. It's just something that I haven't got around to doing yet. Number 2 is to follow up with customers. So if you are like me and you create custom pieces, these custom pieces are really, really bespoke to the person that's ordering them. And you spend a lot of time just thinking and creating the piece. So it's really valuable that you gain that feedback back from the customer. So in future I will follow up with the customers more, maybe say the month later, asking if they've managed to get the piece printed off okay, if I could have a look at a photo that they might take of it. I love seeing those photos, so that's something that's really important to me. And then also just increasing that relationship, may also just let them know or remind them to leave a review. So reviews are really, really important to small businesses like this. Number three is to value my work more highly. So at the start, I really didn't know how Etsy would go, if it would be something that I would carry forward. It was just something that I wanted to try out, see if people were interested. Now I absolutely love doing it. And since I started with my prices very, very low. Not even taking into account the time that it would take me. So these pieces would take me hours and hours, and I just was not charging for that, and I wasn't charging for the skills that I had. I've now since put my prices up, so that's to reflect the skills that I have over many, many years of developing these. And also you get better, you just get so much better after doing more and more commissions, and also to reflect the time that I take on them. So I would not say my prices are high or as high as they need to be, but it's also something that I love doing, so I wouldn't put my prices up to perhaps what they should be, just because the subject is so close to my heart and I love doing it. But if you're a small business owner, you may want to reflect your prices on how long it takes, as well as the skills that you have. I think a lot of people undervalue what their own work is worth. So the fourth one would be to put on sales. So sales is a really nice way of engaging with your customers. So it might encourage repeat customers, and it might only be that you put on a 10% sale, but it could just give someone that push. They're thinking like, oh, that they want a certain item, a 10% off may just push them to purchase that item. So going into the new year, I hope to be doing a couple more sales throughout the year, also just to give back to those people that have supported me within the initial stages of this business. So just to finish off, if I could give you one tip, if you are thinking about starting your Etsy business or your small little business, would just be to go for it. If you've been thinking about this for any length of time, then it's worth just putting yourself out there, getting your name out there, and and putting your work somewhere to be seen by others, because you do not know what will come of it, and it could be something amazing. So I would just promote everyone to just go ahead, put yourself out there, and you've got this. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope it's given you even just a small insight into what your first year on Etsy could look like, so you could do a lot better than me. As I've said, I made £1,000 and I am so happy with that. It's something so close to my heart, but you could really make this your full-time income. A lot of people use Etsy as a full-time income, and it's definitely doable. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.